Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Friday. It is Friday, June the 19th. We are basically done the end of this month almost, okay? We only have like another week and a bit, okay? And the month is already done and then we're in July. So there's a lot of changes, okay, happening at this time. So because the full moon is at the end of this month, I thought, why not do a Moonology oracle message for you guys just to see what you guys might need to know or what you can expect, you know, with the full moon that's coming up, what the energy might be like. Okay, guys, so let's get started. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Oh, thank you. Okay. It's just the beginning, but okay. So for some of you guys with the full moon in Libra, okay, even though the full moon is not in Libra, but maybe you guys have Libra placements or there's something about energy when it comes to Libra energy. So balance is very significant. Some of you guys are trying to find balance at this time. Now, finding balance could be anything. This could be internally, externally, but whatever it is, you guys are finding a way to compromise, okay, when it comes to reconsidering what is balance for you or redefining what balance means for you, okay? We have last quarter moon in Aquarius, and the full moon will be in Aquarius a little bit because of the transits, but there's something about reflecting on your priorities at this time. So whatever it is that you're doing right now, there's something about your priorities. What is a priority to you? What makes sense to you? If it's not resonating or if it's not making sense or working, there's something about you letting certain things go so that you can focus on what's really important with the balance card, okay? Step into your power. First quarter moon in Aries is significant, okay? So some of you guys may resonate with this energy. Some of you may have these placements in your chart, but there's something about Aries energy that's very prominent because that also showed up in the Tarot Oracle message as well. So that could be significant for a lot of you, okay? Or just stepping into some type of authority or leadership when it comes to, you know, taking control of your life and, you know, reclaiming your power, right? So take what resonates. We have take inspired action, full moon in Virgo, okay? And then we also have new moon in Cancer, relax. So we are getting ready to move into Cancer season. And for some of you guys, when it comes to relaxing, that could be significant, like basically learning to relax and let things flow, okay? Water energy, okay? Letting things flow, letting things move the way that it's supposed to move when it comes to water energy. We know that water energy is always moving and flowing. It doesn't even matter if, you know, it's a dam, a river, you know, an ocean. It doesn't matter. Water is always moving, okay? And some of you guys could be doing that. This could be moving your body. This could be, you know, trying to do certain things in the day so that you don't feel stagnant. So say you work all day, perfect example. You work all day. Some days you feel like you just don't want to do anything. That's okay. But the days where you have energy and you feel like you want to do something, take that energy and put it towards, you know, something that you enjoy doing, something that fulfills you. That could be working out, that could be, you know, singing, dancing, going to the gym, things like that, okay? We have new moon in Aquarius, open up to change, okay? Some of you guys could be opening up to new changes, or there's something about change that's very significant when it comes to the energy. So take what resonates with that. Also, Aquarius energy is very prominent in this message as well. So let's see. Thank you, Spirit. So it says new moon in Scorpio, go deeper. Okay, so yeah, being open to change. This could be you going deeper within yourself, you going deeper in newer connections, newer opportunities. Okay, this is about going in depth. Even transformations could be very significant with Scorpio energy as well. Some of you guys are learning to, say you don't have Scorpio placements, maybe with Cancer season showing up, maybe you guys are, you know, getting closer when it comes to your emotions. I know that Jupiter was in Cancer, and I think it's transitioning out of Cancer into Leo just now. So there's something about that energy where a lot of you guys could have felt the heaviness of matters of the home, okay? Because fourth house energy talks about the home, right? And so some of you guys could have felt that energy as of recently, right? So some of you guys are moving forward when it comes to like your emotions, okay? Yeah, it says last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. feelings. So yeah, you guys are stepping into your power, working through your feelings. Okay, Aries energy again. So there's something about being impulsive, and to other people, your emotions may seem impulsive, but to you, it's not impulsive because you have already thought about everything, okay? You thought about the highs, the lows, everything, okay, before anything could happen. So even if someone thinks that you're making a quick decision or you guys are moving really fast, you've already made that decision when it comes to how things are going to play out, how it may work. You've already thought about those things, okay? So some of you guys could, you know, resonate with that as well. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? Thank you. We have full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. Yeah. So whatever this reality check could be, you taking inspired action. And again, like I said, there is a full moon happening at the end of this month. Okay. Some of you guys may resonate with the full moon. The full moon, I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys, but I know the full moon starts on the 29th, and it is going to be in Sagittarius and Capricorn, but it will be 100% fully in Capricorn. But like I said, it is going to be into transits of both Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius, right? So take what resonates with that too. Like I said, this could be you taking a reality check about certain things in your life, you know, basically things that matter or don't matter when it comes to your priorities, okay, and you stepping into your power. So that could be also a sign from the universe for some of you guys, okay? Full moon in Pisces when it comes to forgive. Okay, forgiveness is significant. Some of you guys could be forgiving yourself, situations. Now, when it comes to forgiveness, that does not necessarily mean that you need to speak to somebody who did you wrong and listen to them and their forgiveness. No, forgiveness could also be you forgiving someone from afar and moving on. Okay, you forgiving yourself to allow certain things to happen and moving on. Because guess what? We're all growing. We're all learning. Sometimes you go through certain things in your life. You didn't realize maybe that was wrong, or maybe something wasn't supposed to happen that way. But as you get older, as the days go on and as the years go by, you start to realize certain things that were not right, that were, you know, judgmental, okay, people putting you in certain positions of, you know, chaos and drama. And so you guys are learning to release that. Even if that person does not apologize to you, that is significant. And also, even if someone does not show forgiveness, you are learning that that's fine. You don't have to show forgiveness. That's okay. But I don't also have to be in your energy, and that's protection as well. Okay, first quarter moon in Virgo. This is about assessing the situation. So yeah, you guys could be assessing a situation at this time. Okay. And then these two cards wanted to show up. Yeah, you guys are moving forward with the new moon in Sagittarius. And like I said, there's something about the transits of the moon. There's something about you focusing on positivity. First quarter moon in Sagittarius, believe in your good luck. So yeah, something about the full moon next week. Okay, there's something about you guys learning to basically trust your energy when it comes to, you know, good luck and fortune and abundance and things like that. It's like Jupiter energy, basically, right? And I did mention that there could be a transit with Jupiter from Cancer into Leo. So new moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine, is significant. Some of you guys are doing that right now, and that's showing up very heavily in the energy, okay? So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know about this moon energy that's happening for the full moon, or just in general for today, to prepare them for the full moon? Thank you. So it says the energy is gaining momentum. Okay, waxing moon is significant. Then we also have believe in the impossible. Blue moon energy is significant as well. Okay, so that could be confirmation. So like I said, when it comes to Jupiter energy and believing in your luck, that is also significant. We have prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus, okay, being grounded at this time. That is why with the sign Cancer, with the new moon saying relax, you know, that could be significant where the universe is like, relax, we got this under control. you know, everything is working out the way it's supposed to. It's working in your favor. Don't worry, okay? So there's something about releasing fear and worry and letting the universe work in your favor, because you guys are learning to attune with the divine, and that is also significant, okay? So we have a fiery climax approaches, okay? Full moon in Aries, okay? So Aries energy is very strong, you know, in these messages as of today, okay? Take what resonates with that too. This kind of flipped over where it says work through your fears. So funny how it flipped over, but let's see if it does come out. Okay, expect powerful change, new moon eclipse, okay? So yeah, there's something about you guys going through transformation. Like I said, there's a change, okay? Even if it's not you changing, there's something about the collective energy being changed, or, you know, being able to move forward, okay? Show the world the real you with the full moon in Aquarius. Like I said, there's something about the full moon next week where this full moon could be allowing you to show who you are, your authenticity, your uniqueness, and not shying away from that, okay? Being detached from, you know, expectations of people and how people should think you should be and how you should show up, and you know what I mean, like all that stuff, right? And so again, this could be different for a lot of you guys, because you know, all of us go through different cycles in our life. So obviously take what resonates with it, but there's something, you know, significant about change and, you know, being comfortable in the skin that you're in without judgment, without, you know, feeling prosecuted, right? So yeah, singularity, it says you are your own sun, moon, and stars. So take what resonates with that. Some of you guys could be by yourself, or maybe there's something about not needing anybody in your energy, okay, when it comes to, you know, dealing with people, places, and things. So that could be confirmation too. It says outer space, take time to heal, grow, and expand. And especially with Sagittarius energy, you know, Sagittarius talks about expansion, okay? Jupiter energy, expanding. So Pisces and Jupiter, and Sagittarius is Jupiter as well. So expanding, okay? Being more open when it comes to your expansions. This is about Morning Star, keep shining even when others have quit. So this is confirmation. It's like other people may have quit, maybe they have stopped doing certain things, but you always keep pushing. You always show up for yourself, no matter if other people don't want to show up for themselves, right? So we also have here replenish, okay? The sun will rise and we will try again. So yeah, it's like even if the sun goes down, it comes right back up, okay? Even if there's a storm the next day, the sun still continues to shine no matter what. You are like that. It's like no matter what other people may say or do or feel, you will always show up in your authenticity, and you will be the one that will show up in your energy no matter how you feel, what you're going through, what circumstances you deal with. You're always showing up, okay? And that takes a lot of guts, you know what I mean? That's a lot of, you know, a lot of patience, a lot of, you know, confidence and courage, right? It says dark side, don't hide yourself away, okay? And that it will be the end of the message, okay? So please take what resonates with you whenever you see this. I hope it resonates with whoever it needs to. Again, check me out on YouTube and TikTok if you haven't already. And if you guys need to know any information about bookings, readings, or just, you know, blogs and just the website itself, everything is in the description of the video below. Thank you guys for those who have been supporting, liking, sharing, commenting, reposting. I appreciate that, guys, you know, wholeheartedly. And I hope to see you guys in the next reading. Okay, guys, I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.